Yo, I'm back, y'all. Big Brother just went off. I, let the credits roll and started watching a little bit of whatever that show was that came on after it. I was like, you know what? Don't forget this time. Let's make the video. I'm kind of tired, so I hopefully won't talk too long. But anyway, let's dive right into it. I was on Twitter throughout the episode arguing with people about that HOH competition because people were like, "Oh, it's all luck based, yada yada yada." Not really. It's a lot of physics involved in that competition. And the house guests knew that. And it's really weird how people can watch the show, even though it's edited. You can watch the show and clearly see that the house guests were trying to figure out ways to slow themselves down. They understood that there was something to this competition. Now, from the viewership, from the casual viewer, oh, it's luck based. No, it's not, you guys. If I had been in that house, best believe I would have been like, okay, so what are the ways to make myself go slower if I start speeding up? Rockstar, Tyler, Haley, Bailey, and Brett were all trying to maneuver themselves and try to stop themselves from going either too fast or too slow. There's a lot of skill involved in that HOH competition, and it wasn't luck based. How you doing? Do you thought that episode was frustrating? I did too. I really, really did. I didn't like the way they portrayed Bailey. However, Bailey shouldn't be acting like that. Personally, she lost a lot of merit in my book. I was really Team Bailey. The moment she got HOH, she started acting weird and popping off, and I wasn't down for that. I really didn't care for that, and just it rubbed me the wrong way. It rubbed a lot of Twitter people the wrong way. Everyone was like, "Bing," and yeah, no, I could totally see that, and it's kind of gross. I didn't really care for that. As much as I like her, I I really, really wish she didn't act the way she acted. But she did. There's nothing we can do. We got to get over it. Um, those one-on-ones, I felt like they edited Scotty's to make it seem like Bailey was intimidating him. But Scotty was a lot more, part of it than they let on. She wasn't as demanding as it seemed she was, but there were other interviews that they totally cut out where she was like giving all the secrets away, telling all the bits of information, and it was just really bogus. I also didn't like the fact that they cut out the part that Rachel went up there and volunteered to be a pawn first before Bailey pulled her up there to confirm that she would be using her as a pawn. I didn't care for that because it made it seem like Bailey was being heartless when in actuality Rachel approached Bailey first about being a pawn. Don't know why they didn't do they don't know why they did that, but they did. And like I said before, you just got to get over it. Uh, the nomination speech, they were really weak. If I was Bailey, if I was as confident as she's acting right now, I would have told the truth. I would be like, Brett, I don't feel like we're ever going to connect. I know that you're on one side of the house, I'm on the other, and as long as you're here, someone from my side is going to be in trouble. Okay, so if you haven't been watching the live feeds this week, Bailey has been out of control. She told Rachel about the power, who almost immediately went and told Angela, and God knows who else. All I know is that she told Angela for sure, and I don't know who else Angela may have told or hinted at, but Rachel and Angela have been discussing every now and again the different pros and cons of Bailey's power. They've been talking about the Girls Alliance, they've been talking about whether or not they can trust Tyler, yada, yada, yada. If I were Rachel and I found out I was going home, all hell would break loose. I'm outing everybody, all the hinky votes, everything. She has all the secrets. Why in the world would she not let everybody know what's going on? Sure, it may be personal, the reason why she's going against her alliance, but at the same time, they're kicking her out for personal reasons too, because between Brett and Rachel, Rachel's a much better asset to level 6. Who's come closer besides Angela to actually winning the competition in level 6? Between Brett and Rachel, it's been Rachel. Rachel's gotten second place twice. She's a competitor. She goes out there and she competes. Brett is sort of just there. And for the house to not realize that shows you how smart these people are, how strategic these people are. I've said this before. I've applied for Big Brother. I'm going to apply for 21, and I hope to God y'all all see me. Like, tell me if I would be good on Big Brother or not, because maybe I'm underestimating, or I'm sorry, overestimating my likeness. I feel like I would be beloved by America, and I would play such a hardcore, like sneaky strategic game. I would think about these things. And though I haven't been in the house, I don't know the circumstances. I've seen Evil Dick, I've seen other people online talking about trust, talking about strategy, talking about what you do and don't do. Danielle from season 3 and All Stars told me, or not told me, but was on Twitter talking about how she's so confused by how these house guests are playing, because you don't exclude anybody. You talk to every single person, regardless of who you like or don't like. You say something to them every single day just to let them know that you acknowledge them as an individual. All this walking by, not saying anything to people, it can rub people the wrong way. And so that's something that I already sort of knew. I would be so good on this show because these people here, I feel like, I don't know. I'm not gonna say they're dumb. They just aren't in tune with one another. They aren't very sympathetic or empathetic. They can't put themselves in someone else's shoes. And playing like that, I feel like it's very hard. I feel like they are missing out on a lot of obvious stuff. And when I say obvious, I don't mean like to the viewer, because we've got, of course, the full story. It's the way that Tyler acts, the way that Scotty acts, the way that Sam acts, the way that JC acts. Those kinds of things would be things that I would notice like right away. It's like Tyler's always talking to the HOH. He's always talking to these people that are supposed to be against us, and he didn't put them up. He's got to go. He's someone that is dangerous to this game. JC, no one's targeting him. Bailey talked about it on the live feeds. See, I noticed that too. See, that's what I was thinking. Okay, so anyone who is now watching this, the person watching or commenting just said that they have 5 Aquarius this season. Aquarius, which I am, is very dominant. We have very loud personalities, and we can be very pointed. And I'm not trying to. I don't think that we're rude. We're not rude. We just don't. We don't beat around the bush. We don't bullshit people, and I don't bullshit people. So Swaggy was an Aquarius. Tyler's an Aquarius. But my thing is, he bullshits people. So it makes me think like, okay, is he like an Aquarius? Like, is he telling the truth? I mean, I guess I could always look it up, but I don't really give a fuck. Are you an Aquarius too? What's your zodiac? What are y'all zodiacs? Leave the comment down below, because I'm a zodiac buff. I love everything zodiac. That's why Bailey gets along with both Tyler and Swaggy, I think, because Bailey's a Gemini, and Gemini is one of our compatibility matches. We get down with Gemini, Libra, Aries. Don't know what Caitlyn is, but that she got on my nerves. Ah, you're a Leo, so you're a fire sign. See, you and I probably wouldn't get along if we were in the house. Aquarius and Leo don't get along very well. Because the Leo, you guys like being the center of attention. Ah, Caitlyn is a Taurus. That explains a lot too. Earth sign. Aquarius does not get along with Taurus at all. They're so fucking stubborn. It's not even funny. They're not even open to suggestion, except for the ones with personality disorders like Caitlyn. I still firmly believe that there's something wrong with her. And she was on Twitter, I guess, FaceTiming with Winston. She sent a screenshot and of her saying that me and Winston are over here laughing at all the accusations. What accusations? I don't understand. Maybe there's something that I am missing from Twitter that I'm actively avoiding, but I don't know what she's talking about. I think that she's just fucking crazy. But anyway, I digress. We're getting off topic here. Let's go back to the episode. There really wasn't much to it other than the HOH comp and then Bailey's talks and the nominations. I felt like this was a very hollow episode, and there's a lot of the story that the viewers, casual viewers, did not get to see. And so it sort of painted Bailey as a bitch. Just gonna say that now. Has she been saying and doing dumb things? Absolutely, but not to the degree that they've shown. She's been much more reserved, moving forward after the initial HOH win. But I feel like JC's game this episode, since you haven't been watching the live feeds, JC's JC's game is decent. As someone who's a fan of the show, I like his game, but at the same time, he's making himself way too vulnerable because he thinks that he's running a lot of things, and he's not. I don't like JC either. I'm not a JC fan simply because I don't like his personality. Um, I don't know. There's just something about him that just rubs me the wrong way. I also don't like how the whole segment between JC and Fessel, they poked fun at JC's height. How can you as a show have a sensitivity episode when you name a fake show or whatever kind of show, a pseudo show, is it pseudo faux show, whatever, a fake show with a short person who's not even considered a dwarf, by the way, call him little. Like, you're poking fun at his height. Say it ain't so, because I think it's so. It is so. You called him little, and he doesn't like that. I wonder how he's gonna feel once he gets out of the house and sees that. Do you think he'll care? Maybe, maybe not. But spelled Kyrie. Follow me on Twitter, subscribe, share this video, start a dialogue, leave your comments down below. Once again, I said it, and have a great Wednesday. Oh, today is totally Sunday. Whoops! You can tell that I'm you can tell that I'm tired. Bye, y'all. Mwah.